Is there anything you ever want to ask me?
Yeah, one thing.
What's that?
What was the hardest thing you faced as an athlete?
Man, you gonna do this to me? The hardest thing I faced as an athlete, man, was when I was in Seattle. You had just moved down, and I was so afraid to move you down because I was afraid I was gonna get cut. But I finally had the confidence that I was gonna stay in Seattle. The next day, I had the best practice of my life, man. I was balling out. And I remember right after practice, jogging off the field, I heard a voice say, "Shelton." And I looked over, and it was the player personnel guy telling me to come over. So I'm happy. I'm thinking that I finally got my big break. I balled out at practice, and he said, "Trent, I don't know how to tell you this, but we're releasing you. You know how this goes." For the first time in my life, Tris, I felt immediate depression. So I drove home. I knew how to break the news because I felt like a failure, not just as an athlete, but as a father. Because I made a promise to you, made a promise to your mom, and now I have no job. So I went to the Lake Washington, and I stood on the pier. And for a moment, I thought that it would be better if I just disappeared. But in that moment, I remember the promise that I made you, son. I said, no matter how hard life got, even when I wanted to quit on myself, that I can never quit on you. Truth is, Tris, 1 in 3 athletes deal with that. They deal with depression. They give their all and they feel like it's not enough. They do everything right and things still go wrong. They do everything perfect and they still feel like a mistake. So I want to tell you this, you're worth it. You understand that? Let nobody take that away from you. Performance pressure, parents pressure, coach pressure, the pressure of perfection makes us feel like we're not worth it. You're valuable, you matter, and most importantly, look at me. Your life means something. Not because of what you do out here, but because of who you are as a human being. Honey told me this, your grandmother. She said, son, sometimes what you want to do has to fail so what you're called to do can prevail. She said, sometimes you got to lose your dream so you can find your purpose. She said, sometimes nothing works out that you want, so everything can work out that God has called you to do. So when it gets hard, Tris, because it will, when you question yourself, never forget that your life has purpose and you have meaning. You're more than an athlete. You're an incredible human being. Let nothing take that away from you. I'm proud of you, son. Like I always tell you, it all starts with you. There's more for your life than you ever could imagine. Let nothing or nobody make you ever doubt that.